Let's make a pumpkin for your coffee table. I used a mix of materials and orange shades to create this mosaic. And trust me, you won't want to put this pumpkin away after the fall season. You can watch the full tutorial here on my channel, and I'll include a link down below in the description so you can check it out. But right now, let's jump in and cover the basics of this project. I'll also include video links down below in the description for any of the adhesives, cutting, tools, or tesserae that I'm using in today's video, so you can check them out once you're done watching this video. To start, you need to pick a substrate. Not only do you want to consider the size of the pumpkin, but also, do you want the stem to have character, like being curled or elongated, or just short and stubby? The substrate I used was hard plastic, but other suitable materials include cement, glass, ceramic, metal, and wood. Next, you need to decide on your tesserae. I used stained glass, vitreous glass, smalty, and glass tile. I made sure to include a mix of light, medium, and dark oranges to create depth and interest for my mosaic. I even included a few iridescent tesserae to add some shimmer to the piece. Once you've decided on your tesserae, you need to cut it down. I used a glass cutter and wheeled glass nippers to get everything to the perfect size before I began tiling. Next, you want to decide on an adhesive. I used thin-set mortar, which is a cement-based adhesive. It worked really well in keeping my tesserae in place, especially considering I was tiling on a curved surface. You can also use adhesives such as Lexol, tile adhesive, and even epoxy sculpt. All substrates, materials, tools, and adhesives will be listed down below in the description so you can check it out. You can get this information by clicking Show More underneath the video description if you're watching on your computer. And if you're watching on a tablet or a phone, you can click the down arrow to the right of the video title. To get started with the tiling, I adhered tesserae starting up at the stem of the substrate and worked my way down to the bottom. And then once I started tiling, from time to time I did need to make some minor adjustments to the tesserae along the way. Next, I tiled another line of tesserae about a quarter of the way apart from that first line that I tiled. And I continued this pattern 2 more times around the pumpkin until I had divided the substrate into 4 equal-sized areas. Next, I filled in those areas line by line by tiling vertically. And then once I was done with the body of the pumpkin, I moved on to tiling the bottom. The last bit of tiling was the stem, which I covered in green vitreous tile. Now, depending on the substrate you picked out, the stem could be super easy or quite complex. So again, when picking out a substrate, think about how in the world are you going to cover that stem with tesserae. You can decide whether you want to grout your pumpkin or not. I treated this pumpkin as a groutless mosaic, so once I was done tiling and the adhesive had fully cured, I was able to add the pumpkin to my coffee table. All substrates, materials, tools, and adhesives will be listed down below in the description in case you'd like to create a tabletop pumpkin of your own. I will also include a link to the full tutorial for this project down below in the description as well. If you're interested in more Halloween and fall mosaic projects, you could click or tap the screen right here to check them out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.